Legend Story Studios announced that Blitz is going to be sunsetting as an officially supported format from an organized play standpoint. I think there's a few reasons why it makes sense to sunset the Blitz format. Number one is it's not mini CC. Flesh and Blood is class constructed. Blitz being framed as like this onboarding format to get into class constructed is kind of not really accurate because it doesn't play like CC. You have like one real like decision turn. CC, you have lots of those. I think it just overall doesn't give the right impression what true, quote unquote, if you can say that, true Flesh and Blood really is like. Secondly, painted as like a cheaper alternative to class constructed, and it's in its iteration now, it's not that. It's not any more accessible if you want to look at a pure dollar amount. The last thing is that it's just not as popular. This is all anecdotally and from where I live and how the community around here works. People regularly say, if it's Blitz, I'm not showing up to Armory. That makes it hard to just play exclusively that format. It gets people in, but it's like you can't like feasibly stay there. It doesn't make sense. That being said, it does, as we all kind of have been anticipating, Silver Age does seem positioned to kind of take over that role. And I have reasons why I think that's a great idea. Really, for all the reasons that Blitz is not the right option, unfortunately. It's going to be cheaper. You're going to spend no more than $20 on like a top tier Project Blue deck or Sage deck. Secondly, it's going to have lower power ceilings, which means slower strategies are going to be more in line with like the most powerful thing you can do, which is going to create more of an environment like class constructed. There will still be a favor towards aggressive strategies because it's lower health, but in general, slower decks will be able to do more in the field. And then lastly, anecdotally, people seem way more interested in Project Blue or Sage than they ever have about Blitz. Obviously, there's a lot to be worked out. We don't know if heroes like Shiana or Enigma New Moon are going to be able to be played in the format. All in all, I think this is a great move. I'm really excited for the new format, and I hope it gets as much support as Blitz does currently.